Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot, and I'm here with Carly with Lilith's Window Tarot for episode 72 of Spilling the Tea with Carly and me. How you doing tonight, Carly?
I am doing great. Getting over being sick, so my voice is a little bit meh, but we'll power through. I
Yes, yes, yes,
also,
yes.
real quick, wanted to say that this is a really beautiful deck. I used it last week. You used it the week before. It is made in the Ukraine. If you want to support somebody, that's up to you. But it's beautiful, great cardstock, bright colors, shuffles like a dream. So I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah,
Um, we'll link in the
absolutely.
description box.
Yeah, well, there'll
There we
be a link for it in the description box below the video, guys. So if you want to support that, I think they did a sale on them, buy one get or buy two get one free. So and they're pretty well priced. So with that, let's get into Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know? Okay, got the Queen of Swords. You got the King of Swords. Ooh, somebody could be. You got the Queen of Wands. You got the Judgment. You got the Ace of Cups. You got the Sun card. And you got the Ten of Pentacles. What in the world? So I feel like divine timing is under the bottom of the deck. Aries, I feel like that there's somebody around you. And I got to get some clarity on this Queen of Swords, King of Swords. But this is about new love and happiness in something long term and commitment. Could this be a reconciliation? Or I want to say they're mirroring each other's. So they're a true match here. They're a true match. And I almost feel like, dare I say, that maybe you're the daughter in this case, like your parents. Everybody's reconciling for something happy and joyous in a family situation, something long term and committed. So let's see what is going on. Who is this Queen of Swords for Aries? Who is the Queen of Swords for Aries? The Four of Pentacles. Who is the King of Swords? The Nine of Wands. Okay. Who is the Queen of Wands in this case? The Knight of Wands. Okay. So somebody is holding on to defense, holding on to being defensive, to being guarded, to being, they're arguing. The king and queen of swords, they could be being kind of cold to one another, putting up that air of defense with one another. Both of them are very logical and non-emotional, right? So I feel like Aries, you are this Queen of Wands here, and you're rushing. You're rushing to this. You're rushing in. You're rushing in. It's like I'm here to save the day. Okay, for them to reconcile and have a new beginning of happiness and love in something long term and committed. See, here they're a couple. Here they're a couple. He even shaved his beard and she dyed her hair. So, hey, they're happy. They're happy. That's all that matters, right? I feel like you're a daughter in this case. That you maybe your parents are fighting. There's a lot of holding on to harboring anger, harboring defensiveness against one another. And they're kind of being kind of cold, but you're coming in, you're rushing in with this Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands energy. You're rushing towards this for them to reconcile this. It's like, let's get this fixed. Let's lay all the cards on the table, so to speak, and get this taken care of. It's meant to be under the bottom. Ten of Swords is under the bottom deck. I must have shuffled again. It was actually the Wheel of Fortune under the bottom of the deck. So I feel like in this case, you are coming in to help somebody else, probably your own parents, to reconcile whatever their differences are, so that a happy family comes back together. So that's good energy. Good for you,
yeah,
Aries.
it is.
Taking the bull by
Yes,
the
it is.
horns.
All right, the Fool, and I've got the Queen of Swords on the bottom of my deck. So somebody is, yeah, somebody is going towards taking a leap of faith towards something very balanced, very fair. Um, I just want to say working the kinks out. It's like, between karma and karmic justice and a new beginning and balance, somebody is working the kinks out. They've been thinking about this for a while. Look at the three major arcana. Um, so this has kind of been in the works. You guys, this is like and here's that Queen of Wands. So yeah, I think this Queen of Wands is the one that's really trying to go towards something fair and balanced. She's been working on it for a while. She's been thinking about it for a while. The Four of Swords, wanting to heal something. The Three of Wands that she's wanted that has been a long time coming. So whatever is going on, the Four of Pentacles, it's there's been some stagnant energy or somebody's been holding on to something for too long, and it's kind of a, you know, it's like when you hit the bottom of the ketchup bottle, like it's time to move, time to go, time to work on that, time to get it out. A new beginning, very passionate new beginning. Um, and what I love about the wands, the suit of wands, not just because I'm a fire sign, but because all of the wands always have these, the little leaves on them. All of that new growth, new opportunities. So it's not just this one offer. It can be a million different things, right? There's all these possibilities, but somebody does want to heal something, and I feel like it's this Queen of Wands, whatever that is. Yeah, wants a new beginning for justice. And this, I mean, it could represent a legal situation, even a marriage situation, like Barb was reading, but something that needs to heal for a long time because there's been some holding on to things. Four of Cups, yeah.
Yep.
It I love that this one has wings on it. It's time
Yes.
to let that go. It's time to let it go. It's been hanging out, taking up space, right? So we've got this Queen of Swords needing to make a decision to move forward. Here's that Nine of Wands. Because there's just a situation that's uncomfortable, that's been taking up too much time and space and energy. So I feel like I mean, these readings go together really well. So there is somebody that's trying to heal a situation, bring balance to a situation. So kind of let that
Yes.
come through and work on it and know that it's time. I mean, it's time.
It's time. It's time for
It
change.
is time.
It's
It's
time.
time.
Okay, let's go for Taurus. What's going on for Taurus? What's going on for Taurus? Taurus has the Devil, the Three of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. There's also the High Priestess and the Five of Swords. This is not good. And the Ten of Swords. Wow, we've got some drama going on here, Taurus. Under the bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Okay, so I feel like somebody's obsessed with heartbreak. They're really obsessed with heartbreak here. And I feel like because somebody maybe breadcrumbed them for a third party, and I feel like they're no longer speaking to somebody because somebody was just a
Front
snake.
munch.
Do you in this card, guys? There is a snake wrapped around all five of those swords. Somebody was just an asshat. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And this somebody betrayed somebody, trying to win, being controlling and narcissistic. And now you're not speaking to this person because they breadcrumbed you, but you're overwhelmed with grief here. This person is obsessed with heartbreak because why? This person was your Two of Cups. Four of Cups. I'm sorry, Two of Cups, Four of Wands. This could have even been a twin flame, and I feel like them acting like a player, being in their lowest vibration, they're being in their lowest vibration as the Knight of Wands. For an Emperor, that's the lowest vibration. When I have the Four of Wands here and the Two of Cups, that's a strong indication of a twin flame. Okay. When I have the Knight of Wands, that's an indication of the Emperor being in his very lowest vibration. Right. It's causing a tower moment. It's causing a tower moment here. Shit's hitting the fan. This person is obsessed. Taurus, this could be you, could be the person you're dealing with. Take it how it resonates with you. You could be the Emperor because the Emperor is a Taurus Aries energy. And even being in that low vibration, you could be the person who's acting like the asshat right now because that Five of Swords could go the other way, guys. So don't get mad at me. It could go the other way around. So you could be the person that this is happening to, okay? But that Five of Swords is kind of like that Emperor energy when he's really in a foul mood. I want to win at all costs. I don't care. I don't care. It's like, it goes like Five of Swords, King of Swords, Emperor kind of thing. The progression here. But I feel like maybe this person was acting like a player, and that's why the betrayal. Yeah, because you know that it's a player when the Knight of Wands falls on the Ten of Swords. That's backstabbed and betrayed by somebody who was there for a good time, not a long time. So I feel like in this case, someone is maybe a twin, but I feel like this person betrayed their true love. Um, it could be with a karmic. most definitely with a karmic. It caused a major tower moment. And this is going to happen. If you are a true twin, you know this. It's going to happen. This
Mm,
is something for them to overcome.
twin flames. People think it's glamorous.
It's
It's not.
it's not. It's not. It's the biggest pain in the butt that there is.
Yep. All right. So we have an Ace of Pentacles. We have a new beginning, a seed you can plant, nurture it, water it, it'll grow, right? Strength. Um, feel like it's taken a lot of work to get here. Whatever is going on. Ace of Cups. Yeah. So whatever has happened, you have finally kind of like pulled through something. I mean, it's like you have really had to be strong and you've worked really hard, and now you have something really beautiful. Not only something tangible, but something emotional that's going to bring you some happiness, some joy. I just feel like you've had to be strong for a really long time. Six of Wands. This is gorgeous. Okay. And now like it's like the any everything that you've worked for that you've won, you're finally the one that's, on the horse winning, right? You're riding through town. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Um cutting away all the things you don't need and bringing in pure, like, beautiful true energy. Three of Wands. It's been a long time coming. You've waited for this for a long time. So whatever you've dealt with, yeah, whatever you've dealt with, you've been messing with it for a minute, okay? 4 months, 4 years, possibly. But I'm telling you that this is really beautiful. So it's almost kind of like it's darkest before dawn. Well, now it's dawn and you can see what the universe is giving you. They're giving you justice. They're giving you happiness after something painful. That's the Ten of Swords.
Yeah.
After something that really took a bite out of you that was hurtful, okay? The Magician. And now here you are manifesting whatever you want. Whatever you want. Because you finally let that go. So if this is in tandem to that reading, Barb, to yours, this is, you're going through all of this, but look what you have coming, right? Look what's in your future. You just have to be able to get through it. And you will, and you can. I mean, the Ten of Swords is the most uncomfortable card in the deck. I would almost rather just die than try and crawl around with 10 swords in my back. But
Yeah.
um,
Quite painful.
you've got
Quite
some beautiful
painful.
energy coming in. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And
Yeah,
just
you're
you
right.
feel alone and horrible.
It's darkest before the dawn. Absolutely. I
Mhm,
agree with that
mhm.
100%. Okay, so Gemini, what do we have for the Geminis?
Oh, Gemini.
You've got the 6 of cups, you've got the 7 of swords. You've got the 3 of pentacles. You've got the hermit. I'm sorry, the Hierophant. The Hierophant. You got the 4 of cups. You've got the Justice card. You've got the 3 of wands, the 4 of swords, the 5 of wands, and the Ace of Swords. Under the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. So somebody from the past was deceptive. They may have lied about a third party relationship. They may have lied to you about a third party relationship. Somebody from your past has lied to you about a third party relationship, made you very unhappy, and you wanted justice. You're waiting for justice. You're waiting for. I'm almost feeling like you're waiting for their karma to hit them. I don't know why I need to say that, because you're needing to heal from all of the drama. You're needing to heal from all of the drama with this truth. So whatever this was that this person, something was, this isn't about happiness. This isn't about happiness with that sun card under the bottom of the deck. This is about illumination. This is about something being illuminated, that somebody may have lied about a third party relationship, and now you need to heal from this. You need to overcome all the drama that this caused by this truth. You're healing by the truth. You're getting justice. You're waiting for justice to heal from the drama. So this person didn't recognize when they lied about something how deep it was going to cut. And that's what I'm feeling here, that this is you having to heal from all of the drama by the truth being spoken. You waited for justice. Eh, very unhappy. You're very unhappy here about this. It's almost like you wanted. I feel like I'm wanting that. It's like you want this big old karmic hand to come and smack somebody across the, you know what I'm saying? So smack the hair off the top of their head. But here's the thing. the truth will set you free usually, and something is going to be illuminated with that truth that's going to help you to heal. So you will get that justice, Gemini.
Okay. All right. 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, right? The star. Wow. So whatever this 10 of Cups is, it's everything you've always wanted. King of Wands with something or with someone that has that King of Wands energy, charismatic, that you're drawn to them. 5 of Cups, though. I mean, I feel like whatever this was didn't go well. Like it was perfect. You thought that it was what you wanted. You thought that it was perfect. You thought that it was going to be great, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. And it kind of left you in this 5 of Cups energy. This is like sadness, missing your person so much. But also not realizing that it's not the end of everything. That you'll get through it. There's still 2 cups, behind you. Um, yeah, you're gonna have to move forward from whatever this was and heal. Yeah. So whatever this situation was, you really, really, really thought that it was it. Like this was what you were meant to do, what you were meant to be. And it was. But it's not meant to continue. Like it ended and you are brokenhearted because at the very center we have this 4 of Swords, and that's about facing your truth um head on and dealing with it and healing, also putting the thought into moving forward, pulling your here you are. So it's almost like you feel pitted against this King of Wands, this person that you loved, male female doesn't matter, makes no difference, but this King of Swords here, it's like I want to say, pull yourself together. You are strong. You can get through this. You can heal. You've got that sword of truth in your hands. 2 of Cups. Yeah, you need to just kind of cut yourself free. And maybe it's not forever, but it's not for right now. That's for sure. Yeah, you've got kind of I feel like you've almost got a dark night of the soul sort of a situation coming up. You really thought this was your thing, your person, your situation, your happiness, and it didn't turn out that way. And that doesn't mean that that's that way forever. It just means that right now. So you still have some beautiful things coming, because in this lantern, the Hermit has it. There's a star, right? He's still going to find that beauty, that perfectness, that what the universe wants for him. He just needs a minute.
Yeah,
So move past this and heal. Again, you've got that sort of truth. Cut everything away you don't need and get on with the getting on.
there you go. There you go.
I say
Excellent.
that. I say that so I say it
Excellent.
so easily, but like, when you're heartbroken like that, like
Yeah.
I can feel that. For somebody it just hurts so bad. Whatever that was that didn't go the way you wanted it to. Relationship, friendship, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. And that hermit is
It
kind of
hurts.
indicative of clarity, just like that sun was,
Mhm.
something being illuminated.
Mhm.
Seeing
Yeah.
that, so yeah, it is what it is. But I do notice that we're kind of in sync tonight. That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay,
Tis tis.
we is going to do the cancers now.
Oh my word. I feel the need to hold my bumblebee Jasper. I'm gonna just hold it.
Guys,
Been really
I
drawn
do
to it.
have to make an announcement. I will start doing lives. You will actually get to see my face on camera here pretty soon. Things are changing. Things are changing. So I'm going to be on here more, and it's going to be nice. It's going to be a good thing.
I'm
And
excited.
we'll just we'll do some lives where I can do some questions. We'll do some maybe $20 questions on the live, and but that'll be about probably a month from now, because I want to be on live at least a month before I go and do read. Boy, I can't even talk. Live readings, live readings. But that's just me getting my sea legs from never being on a live. So I have to say, after 3 years, I have never done a live. So this will be a first for me. So as the times are
I love it.
changing, I know, I
We
know,
yeah, we've got a lot of
progression.
change. I think closing out this year, we've got a lot of really good stuff coming our way. And when we have good stuff coming our way, we're able to send good stuff to everybody else, all that good juju. So there's going to be a lot
Absolutely.
of stuff
Yeah.
changing for the better.
Yeah,
So be
100%.
ready for it. Get
100%.
ready.
Okay, so Cancer, what's going
Boy,
on for the Cancers? Let's get some good energy for these Cancers. My goodness, we have been through I almost feel sometimes like we were flushed down the toilet and we just ended up in places afar. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Sometimes it feels, and I'm a Cancer guy, so I'm just saying, sometimes we've gone down the drain a few times. But I feel like we've popped up in a good place, all clean and shiny like a new penny. So you have the Four of Wands, you have the Seven of
oh,
Pentacles,
goodness.
the Six of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Temperance card, the Wheel of Fortune,
Wow.
the Hermit card. Oh my goodness. 10 of Wands and the Three of Cups. And I'm going to get one more. Let me get one more. I feel like we got a good spread here. Wow. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So, guys, Cancer. I feel like you might be looking back at the seeds you planted in a relationship in the past, where, you had a lot of love. There was a lot of love in this situation. There's a relationship with a lot of love, and you're looking back on the past. This is the card of the past. This is the card of the past, looking back at the past with a past person. I feel like with this, you're trying to be patient for something that's meant to be. So like you're waiting for something that's meant to be for you. If this person is that person, this relationship, okay? So Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant in the second row, all three major arcanas. This means business, guys. This means that it's time for you to find that kind of balance in what's meant to be for you in a relationship. Okay, so you already know what you know, right? And I feel like any burdens that you may have had with third parties, they're gone because something here is working in your favor. It's something's turned, it's like the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups. Something's working in your favor. And it has to do with you making a decision to speak your truth, Cancer. This is you speaking your truth. Page of Wands. This is passionate communication. This is, communication, thoughts, ideas, whatever. You speaking your truth in your value, right? You're making this decision. I feel like it's working in your favor. You don't have to deal with the burdens of third parties or the burdens of anything. Because you're working on your truth and who you are as a person. And this is about you being balanced and finding what's meant for you with somebody from your past. And I feel like you have a past life soulmate here because you have the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. Very strong soulmate, very very strong soulmate connection. Um, Actually, Four of Wands, Six of Cups, Ace of Cups. Very strong soulmate connection, especially when it's followed by three major arcanas and fate being the one right in the center of all of this. This is somebody that you don't have to worry about anything more from the past where it comes with third parties and their energy, the burden of any kind of third party. You're working on you because you're speaking your truth, and I feel like you're standing in your power. You're taking control back. You're making a decision to speak your truth, which is kind of you taking your power back all in the same thing.
I like it. That's good
Yes.
stuff.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. I've got the star on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we do have the Ace of Cups. Something new, something beautiful. Page of Pentacles could be being offered to you. This could be almost like a reward from self. It's like you've earned it and you're finally ready to kind of grab it and take hold. And Temperance. That is beautiful. Even just that. It's
Beautiful.
beautiful. The Temperance card in this deck, it's just without seeing it in person, you can't know how beautiful it is. And the Seven of Cups. So I feel like this is a situation here, guys, that you're getting ready to kind of free yourself from, and the universe is allowing you to see finally. It's kind of like you got that hindsight, right? You're able to sort of see how a situation came to an end, and now I feel like you're giving yourself a new beginning, or and the universe is opening up all of these opportunities for you, because I don't feel like this is something that someone else is offering to you. I think that this Page of Pentacles, you're looking at this pentacle, like, I finally see what I can have and where I can go, and all of those kinds of things. Four of Cups, I feel like you let something go. The Hanged Man, because you see it from, this is upside down. Why is that upside down? That's weird. The Hanged Man, you did not see things from very many perspectives before, but this is opening up, and now you finally do. And that's how you're able to just let something go. Wheel of Fortune, that's gorgeous. I love this Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune together. The universe is really opening up for you because you're finally facing things and letting them go. And the world, you've got some new cycles coming in. All of this is beautiful. 10 of Pentacles. It's like, how far is this pentacle going to take you? Well, it can take you as far as the 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands, ending instability, happiness, potentially a relationship, however it works for you. But the Star, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this is all really beautiful energy and a lot of major arcana here. You guys kind of coming into your own after having a situation that you couldn't figure out why it didn't work or why it wasn't prospering or whatever it was. And now you kind of see you've got that hindsight and you're ready to move forward and make things happen for yourself. So I love that.
Fabulous.
Loving it. Loving
Fabulous.
it. Yeah, Cancers needed some good juju for a minute.
They did. They did. So let's get into the roar gang. The lions. The lions. Let's see. Hold on one second. What do we got? What do we got? You got the magician. You got the four of pentacles. You got the hermit. You got the page of cups. You got the emperor. You got the three of swords. You got the devil. You got the queen of cups. You got the ace of wands and the five of pentacles. Under the bottom of the deck, you have the king of swords. Somebody's being very kind of trying to win, being strategic about a win. Okay, so you're manifesting, you're holding back. You're manifesting, literally holding back until you actually do go within. So with that hermit, you're holding back because it's like, wait a minute, I need to take a trip up the mountain by myself. I need to have a little get to know Jesus moment with myself. I need to get in there and I need to think things through. I need to go within. So you're holding back, you're manifesting, holding back till you have the clarity you need, whether that's your perspective or introspective. Is that what the word I'm looking for? Where you're actually seeing not only your point of view, but others as well. Um, I may have had that word wrong, but you know what I'm trying to say. You want to see it from your perspective as well as others. Page of Cups. I feel like there is some kind of an apology you have the emperor here and you have a broken heart and somebody being obsessed with this, or they're apologizing for breaking somebody's heart. There could be obsessed with this queen of cups. Somebody could be obsessed with a queen of cups here, and in a sexual way. So this with the ace of wands being on the devil, and wow, I feel like there's an apology. What in the world is going on here? So you're manifesting, let me just go from this angle. You're manifesting the emperor and the queen of cups here. So if the emperor is, they're saying maybe using their intuition, the emperor is the one manifesting here. So holding back or holding on to a broken heart over something very passionate sexual energy, but this person's holding on to a broken heart in this case. um Something that was very passionate, and I feel like they're going within about why they were so obsessed with this person and whatever this was. And I feel like it could be even be emotional communication, or this is maybe some kind of an overcoming something with a like a small offer here. You have somebody here out in the cold. We need to find out what's going on here. King of Swords. Someone's being very strategic, not showing emotion, out in the cold, from a new beginning in love, looking at things from a different perspective, working on. I feel like maybe reconciling. Why did you have to manifest going within, holding back and going within to come up with this emotion? So maybe okay. Boy, you want to talk about them handing it to me slowly. I feel like in this case, somebody really had to go deep in within for them to figure out why that they felt like on the surface that this was about sexual something sexual chemistry between two people. This person may be held back and had to think it through because it's like, wait a minute. I'm feeling some kind of emotion for this person over here. It's small, but I'm feeling that emotion here. But this heartbreak and the obsession with sex over this person, because the people that are heartbroken here in this case are the Queen of Cups and the Emperor with that heartbreak. So both people are brokenhearted over this. And it has to do with um, being left out in the cold but having that love. It's like, look, I've been, I'm starving here. I'm starving here for emotion. I'm starving for your emotion. This is all you're giving me is the passion. I'm starving for your emotion here. I see things differently now, okay? And I'm working on trying to figure it out by not necessarily reconciling the relationship, but reconciling why you're going through everything that you're going through right now. Now, talk about that took a long time to get around that mountain, didn't it?
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. All right. Leap of faith. Moving on. After really thinking about something in the past, something that you invested in, feel like you're moving away from this. Whatever this was, it's kind of like you put the time in and maybe it didn't yield what you wanted. Seven of Wands, two sevens here. Yeah, it's like you had to. It was too much. There was too much. People were trying to take what you had, and it was just too much. That's what I feel like this is. Yeah, Five of Cups. So it's like you mourned your loss and moved on. Like whatever this was, whatever this situation was from the past, you mourned your loss and moved on. You put a lot of thought into it, and this was the right decision for you to kind of go forward. Emperor energy here. I do feel like whatever this is, you hung on to it for quite a while. Um, you tried really hard and hung on for quite a while. Because when you're in deep thought, that the Hermit is not a card of quick moving, energy, passive energy. This is very, very deep in thought, really trying to figure out what to do with this situation, how to go forward, which direction you want to go, all of those things, planning for your future. But this Emperor energy, I mean, you're winning. I mean, whatever this is, you're going to win and move past. Yeah, it's not going to hinder you for very long. You are going to have to mull it over quite a bit and figure out what direction you want to go. But look at this. I've got the Fool, the Hermit, and the Magician with the Emperor. Guys, whatever's going on here, you were in the thick of it for a minute, and you were like having to fight for it all the time, and it just made you feel icky, like you were just sad all the time because it didn't bring positivity into your life like you thought it would. So you kind of are standing in your power and moving forward quickly, manifesting something brand new, manifesting a Queen of Wands, perhaps. There you are. You're manifesting. So this Queen of Wands is you. You are pulling yourself up by the bootstraps, standing in your power and moving forward. Ooh, swinging that sword, making decisions and having victories. Look at you go, Leo. Look
There you
at you
go.
go.
There you go,
Yeah.
Leo.
I mean, I know I've hung on to some stuff for a long time, and I'm like, I need this away from me.
I'm telling you,
It's
I
not always
got some
easy
Leo
though.
in my chart too, and I'm right there with
It,
you. I'm
it's
thinking
hard.
somehow for some reason or as you're reading that I'm realizing that my reading was probably based on a karmic. Just so you know.
Mm,
There was some
mm-hmm.
karmic energy there. It was very about the sex. It wasn't about the emotion. And why you
Well,
felt this way about that person, why you felt the way you did. Interesting energy. Like,
I'm
I don't
very
know.
nauseated also. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Leos, but I'm real nauseated.
That's
Just
not good. That's not good. Okay, so give me
no.
some Virgo energy. What's going on with the Virgo gang? What is going on for the Virgos? What is going on for the Virgos? You got the World. You got the Magician. Oh, you're manifesting a relationship. You're closing out a cycle. You're ooh, 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 ooh. Don't yeah, you wow. Wow. Okay. Under the bottom of the deck, Virgo, you're showing up large and in charge in your reading. King of Pentacles, okay? I feel like you ended something. You've closed something came full circle for you. You closed out a cycle and change has happened. Something has happened here. So you've come full circle for change, right? And then now you're manifesting. So you go from the 20, you go from the world card, right? The last card of the majors to the first card. Actually, the second, actually the first, but it's actually the second card in there. But you ending and you're starting over. So you're going from the last to close to the first here. Even though the magician is the number one, it is still the second major arcana. Um, I feel like this is over. It's over. And I feel like you're manifesting this relationship, Four of Wands, a foundation, a celebration with strength. So you're manifesting you're strongly, I'm saying strongly manifesting a relationship. You're putting all of your eggs in the basket. And I feel like you're very trapped in your head. You're like, am I doing too much? Am I doing too much? Now this is definitely a Virgo right here. When you have the Nine of Swords, normally they're coming sideways towards you. These are all pointing down towards you. A Virgo will think something to death. There's a lot of thoughts going on in your head right there. Did I do too much? How did I get here, right? With the Six of Cups, there's something from the past, could be a past life soulmate. You're getting some kind of clarity about it. You're getting some clarity about it. I feel like with that moon card and the Six of Wands, you could secretly want a victory. You could secretly want to overcome this or win. But this is about healing. So I feel like with this, I almost feel like with you manifesting this very strongly here, and did I do too much? No, you didn't do too much. Just so you know, you did just enough here because somebody from the past, the center of the read here, somebody from your past, a past life soulmate, possibly. You're going to get clarity. You're going to have that awakening. You're going to understand. You're going to know. You're going to know, right? That 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 whatever your strong emotion here, what's not seen will bring you what you want with a victory in your wish. So you're going to end up getting the wish that you want, strong emotions, whatever's hidden, and a victory, the victory of getting your wish. So you didn't do too much. Get out of your own head. When you manifested this, you manifested it correctly. So you're going to get this relationship that you've manifested because you're getting a victory with your wish. Even though, something could be hidden, you might not see it right now. You might not see it, but you're actually going to get exactly what you wanted. And here you are, large and in charge, coming in, manifesting that.
Nice.
Awesome energy
Oh,
for Virgo.
yeah. I just stopped shuffling and I've got the magician on the bottom of the deck. So, gosh, and here we go. Here's the fool. So I've got card 0 and card 1. Okay, top and bottom. Just saying. The synchronicities with this are already ridiculous.
Yep.
Okay. Hmm. So Virgo, you are, yeah, look at that. You are like literally jumping into a situation that you've kind of watched or studied or wanted um for a minute now. Like this Page of Swords can be a lot of things, but it's also about truthfully seeing things and going towards it, right? Like that's that air energy. King of Wands, you could be, I mean, very passionate about moving forward. You could be, I feel like you're just really powerful right now. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're starting something new. Pages are kind of, the more immature energy, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean it's not, they're, it goes page, knight, queen, king, right? So you've kind of like looked around and figured out what you want to do. You're finding your passion, you're taking a leap. Oh my gosh, the sun. It's you are seeing things clearly. You're finally able to grab a hold of what you want and bring it to you. It's like you're manifesting all of this, all of it with this magician on the bottom of the deck. You're building your own future, your own life in every way. I mean, in emotional, mental, physical, spiritual. You are really, really powerful right now. Nine of Cups. Yowza. Guys, this is gorgeous. I love this. You are strong. You are you don't need anyone else to feel the way that you feel and have the things that you want. And that is beautiful energy to be in. When we stand in our power, we can literally just pull things in by manifesting it, right? That's how it works. Um, you've got I don't see this 4 of Cups as missing anything. I feel like if anything, you are releasing expectations and just allowing the universe to bring you what you belong. It may not look like what you want it to look like, but you're kind of releasing those expectations, which is also a very beautiful thing. 4 of Pentacles. Um, you have every reason to kind of grab a hold of this and want it and want to hang on to it and keep it for your own. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. 5 of Pentacles. When you've done that in the past, it may have led you to be uncomfortable or to be left alone or whatever. But you are working on manifesting something beautiful, and here you are, Virgo, right? You're on your path. Yeah, things are hidden. It doesn't look like what you think it's going to look like, but I feel like with this 4 of Cups, you are releasing expectations. You're closing your eyes and just letting the universe bring to you what you're supposed to have. That is a gorgeous energy. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Very nice. Very, very,
I
very
love it.
nice. Yes, ma'am.
Love it.
Okay, so Libra, what is going on for the Libra gang? What is going on for the Libras?
We're in Libra season, right? Are we
Yes,
in
we
Libra
are.
season?
We are until the
That's
23rd. Yes. Yes, we are. I feel like in this case, Libra, you okay. So Libra, you have, let me get these cards out here real quick. Under the bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So you're resting, you're recovering. You're recovering. And I feel like you're still holding on to some kind of heartbreak or some kind of loss or grieving. You're trying to recover, to have a new beginning. I feel like you may have lost a loved one here. So I feel like with the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Swords, the recovery has to do with you holding on to some kind of loss, to some kind of grief that you can't overcome, to have a new beginning here. You've got to you're trying to, it's almost like you're weighing your odds on how am I going to move forward. Empress energy. This is about you starting over. This is about you moving forward, standing in that Empress energy. You feel almost like betrayed for the longest time. And it may be by a mother or a sister or just a Queen of Pentacles in general. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but you're healing from some kind of grief, and you have this opportunity for this new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to be a beautiful new beginning, but you have to decide, make that decision to move forward, standing in that Empress energy, with that grace and love and mature, you know, um, you know, divine feminine energy. I feel like for the longest time you feel that somebody was just holding over you. There was conflict for a long time, and it could have been with a parent. I don't know if you had a mother here, mother figure in this case, that you had a lot of a conflict with for a long time. But I feel like the loss of this person is really, really got you down, because I feel like the person that died in this case, and I feel like there's a literally a loss here, is this Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, to me, I feel like it's a mother, a mature mother energy. There was conflict for a very long time, so you're going back and forth about moving forward from this. I almost feel like this is about you forgiving your part in yourself for this, because you're very much grieving this, right? Because here you're looking back at past mistakes. Yeah, you're looking back at past mistakes. What was my part in all of this? So, um, it's kind of a somber reading for you, Libra. I feel like there is a loss here. There's a loss of a loved one, could be a mother figure, and I feel like in this case that you're trying to move forward from this pain, but you're back and forth about it. You keep looking over your shoulder at, the conflict from the past was there for a very long time with this person. And it kind of, the one thing I can tell you guys, and I have to have a side note here, because my main guide, the person I channel the most, if a lot of you don't know, that is my sister who passed away in 2012. Um, and I will tell you, the one thing that I got out of that experience was the most important thing in this world is the relationships that you have with other people around you. Money, none of that will buy you happiness. Nothing will fulfill you more than the relationships that you build in this lifetime.
Absolutely.
Deep. They're very deep,
Yep.
but yeah.
Yeah. Whew. All right. Eight of Wands. So moving forward to something new, to a new beginning. A lot of opportunities here. Gosh, whew, you're moving quick, moving past something, moving towards something. Whatever it is, there's going to be, I mean, like, yeah, you may not see something coming towards you. With this moon energy, something's kind of hidden from you. You're not seeing it, or not seeing all of it, or you're not expecting it to come when it does, but it's coming in hot, literally. Some kind of new opportunity, some kind of offer with Queen of Pentacles. So this, I mean, this is, I feel like this is almost, I want to say you're kind of like letting go of something and freeing yourself, and it's like you don't even see where it's going to take you. You're coming into something really beautiful, um and tangible. So I mean, it could be money, it could be a relationship, but it's something that you don't see coming, and it's going to be really great for you. I mean, it's going to be, the Ace of Pentacles is a very solid ace, right? It's like a seed. You plant it and it'll grow, and all those fun things, but you don't see it coming in with this moon and this chariot. It's coming in hot. Judgment. You'd be a person even. So I feel like you have a couple of things going on. You've got something coming in that's an offer. This could be you, I mean, kind of stepping into something tangible and solid. But there also could be a person kind of coming in or coming back around, or whatnot. The Hierophant, yeah. Okay, so there is a relationship here. There is a relationship here in the midst of all of this, but I do think that there's something else coming with it. And if it is a comeback around, it's somebody that's kind of grown and learned, and they're less flighty, I want to say, because they're coming in with emotion and passion. It's not just this King of Wands who just wants things, and you have this stability right in the middle. So you have some couple of things happening, and you're not even going to see them coming. And they're both really great things. And so if it's a person that you already know, or if it's a reconciliation, it's going to be okay, because this person has learned some lessons. If it's just a decision that you make to kind of free yourself to be available for somebody, it's going to work out for you. It's going to be a good thing. So I like it. But this chariot and this moon, you're not, it's like something is going to collide, and you don't see it yet. You're not going to see it. But it's going to be big. It's going to be beautiful.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay,
Love it.
Scorpio. What is going on for the
Oh, Scorpio.
Scorpios? What is going on for the Scorpios? You got the Ten of Cups. You got the Nine of Pentacles. You got the Page of Pentacles. You got the High Priestess. You got the Knight of Cups. You got the Page of Swords. You got the Five of Pentacles. You got the Four of Cups, the Sun, and the Two of Wands. Under the bottom of the deck, you have Judgment. So, wow. I feel like I feel like you have somebody, you have a 10 of cups here. Your happiness, and you could be, this could be a family situation. I almost feel like you're a single parent though. I feel like you're single and abundant in a family situation. So I feel like you are a single mother, because in this case, in this card, this deck, this is a mother and her two children. There's no father in this picture. Okay? So I feel like you're a single mother, possibly, and I feel like you have an offer coming in. I feel like you need to use your intuition in this case. Somebody is trying to offer you something. They're trying to offer you something. They're watching you out in the cold. They've been watching you. You may have divorced this person. I'm not sure. But somebody's out in the cold watching. Okay. And they want to be with you. They want to offer that love. I feel like they're unhappy. They're unhappy, and they've got to make a decision about their happiness. There's a decision needing to be made. You're a single mother here. They're saying use your intuition in this case. There's coming in with an offer. They want to be with you. But I feel like with that Page of Swords, them watching, them spying out in the cold, are they coming in? Use your judgment. I'm feeling like this Judgment card is literally use your best judgment about this relationship. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Use your best judgment with that high priestess. Keep your secrets to yourself. Yeah, don't really say anything. Think it through. Think it through. Use your best judgment about this relationship. Somebody does want to come out of the cold, but why are they coming out of the cold? Is it because they're having a financial loss? They see you as single and abundant because you're clearly single and abundant in a family situation. You got you bring home the bacon, you fry it up in the pan, so to speak, okay? You got it all together. But this person's got their eye on you. They're watching you. They're unhappy. They're unhappy. They're discontent here with that Four of Cups. They're just contemplating that cup being filled is what in their happiness and making this decision. But they're saying, use your best judgment with this relationship, because that person may be there for the wrong reasons. They just might want
Boy,
they might want a sugar mama.
no bueno.
No bueno.
All right. Two of Wands, make a decision regarding your future. Page of Swords, watching. It's interesting because in this deck, he's watching too. Well, what's he watching? I don't know, but he's watching, trying to make a decision, trying to figure something out about a relationship. Hey, so there is somebody that I'm telling this is we are in sync this evening. I'm just saying.
Yes.
So there's somebody watching. They want a Two of Cups situation. They're trying to figure it out, but they're watching you. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to come in because they feel like there's opportunity here. There's something that they can maybe even profit from. And I mean, I'm not there's no negative cards here, but I just feel like somebody is watching, wanting to come in. Queen of Cups, there you are. They're watching you. Um, but here we have this Ace of Swords. There's some kind of truth, some kind of setting yourself free. Queen of Swords. Yeah, so they are in love with you. You're beautiful. You're the Queen of Cups, right? But you may very well need to kind of step into this Queen of Swords energy, because if this person is just coming in because they see what you have, or they want something that you have, that's not what you want to do. Okay? Yeah, here they come. Nine of Swords. It's going to cause you some stress, I feel like, because there is some emotions here. There's a connection here. There's something here. Um, but Seven of Swords, there it is, guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there it is. This is this person. This is this lying, cheating, stealing, backstabbing, not good energy, and it's coming right at you. Okay,
Yep.
so when you start feeling like this, when you start feeling this Nine of Swords, this intense anxiety, worry, stress, dread, fear, uh, cut them loose. You have the energy, you have the ability, you have the opportunity with this Ace of Swords. The universe is giving you that Ace of Swords and saying, cut them out, get them gone, because whatever they want is not in your best interest. Not with the Seven of Swords and this Nine of Swords. Not even a little bit. You've got a good thing. Don't let anybody take it away from you.
Amen. Amen to that.
Hmm.
Okay, so Sagittarius. What is going on for the Sagittariuses? What is going on for the Sag gang? You got the Four of Wands. You got the Ten of Cups. You got the Page of Wands. You got the Moon. You got the Six of Wands. You got the Eight of Cups. You got the Three of Pentacles. The Hierophant. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. Under the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. Wow. I feel like there's a relationship, Ten of Cups. You have the Four of Wands, a very strong foundation, a family situation. I feel like there is I feel like there's an argument about something that's hidden from the past. It could be working with a third party, walking away from a third party. There's a victory walking away from a third party. So, with that, hold on one second. Ooh, excuse me. So there is a relationship here. And I feel like with that passionate communication and something hidden, we could be strong emotions. Strong emotions. What's not seen, but the moon can be strong emotions here. And I feel like with passionate communication, there's an argument or there's something here, but there's a victory here now. Somebody's walked away from a third party, right? And there's a relationship with this pre-empress energy that's a new beginning in love and happiness. So I feel like this person. I'm feeling Empress energy, but not quite in the. It's not complete yet. This she's going from the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress, but in this case, because she stood her ground and said, "You will not put me in a third party position here. You will not." I'm going. This person's walking away from whatever is in the way, from them having a relationship with this Nine of Pentacles and having that Ace of Cups in the Sun. You want that happiness and a new beginning in love. You want that relationship that's solid, and the only way you're going to get it is to never put an Empress in a third party position. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well.
It's not.
It's not gonna end well. Okay. Whew. Five of Wands. So there's something. There's some jealousy, some bickering, some just mm,
The battle.
yeah. Yep, a battle. But here you are. I feel like this is you, Nine of Cups. You don't need this energy. Like you've got what you need. Yeah. There's something that maybe is in your life that doesn't necessarily need to be there. And the universe is saying, just get on with it. Yeah. It's almost like give it away. I just heard give it away. Give it away. Like let it go. Let somebody else have, this nasty fish cup here. Just let it. You don't need any of it. There's no reason. Ten of Pentacles. You have everything you need right now without this external competition or fighting or bickering or other people in your business. You don't need that. You can literally plant your own garden, sow your own seeds, um, manifest your future. Yeah, it's almost like you've been in this kind of situation and you're starting to see it for what it is, whether it's other people in your business or a situation that's just not going well that's causing you anxiety. Um, Eight of Swords. Yeah, you feel like you're stuck in it, but you're not. You're kind of seeing now that you've been kind of like wading through this shit, and all you got to do is get out of the shit. Like just walk away from it. Knight of Pentacles. It's something that's been going on for a long time, holding you down. King of Pentacles. But you have everything you need to be your own stability, to be your own person, to make your life work, whatever that means for you. Three of Pentacles. You don't necessarily you don't need anyone else to be happy. In fact, right now, the universe is kind of telling you go your own way because these other people are not for you. We've got the Three of Pentacles and the Devil. So these other people that are or situations or whatever that act like they're trying to be cooperative or helpful or whatever, they're not. They're not. Cut them out. Get rid of them. You have your own stability. You can make your own stability. If there's anything that this evening right now has taught me is that there's a lot of people that don't know their own value and don't realize that they can stand on their own. Um, but it's kind of like being thrown into a puddle or into a lake or a body of water and you can't see the bottom and you're afraid you're going to drown. Stand up. The bottom is right there. stand up. That's just how I feel.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know, please? What does Capricorn need to know? Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Three of Cups, King of Pentacles. There you are, showing up large and in charge, Capricorn. The Emperor under the bottom of the deck. So I feel like the truth and judgment. So truth and judgment here. A harsh truth and judgment, literally. So there's a new beginning in love here. There's new love. This could be self love. I feel like there was a truth that someone's rushing towards you. They're rushing towards you with truth and judgment. They're finally, I'm getting confessing. Okay, so this is meant to be. This is meant to be injustice. So Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card, karmic justice here. So truth and justice and karmic justice. Something is really a brewing that you have got to. You're working on overcoming obstacles here. I feel like this is whatever that you're trying to reconcile. Whatever you're trying to reconcile, you're taking control of. You're killing it in the game with Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. Ideas, happiness, whatever this is, love. Um, I feel like you have somebody coming towards you that's going to confess truth and judgment. They're going to tell you the truth about what they feel, how they feel, but it's almost like this is karma. This is it has to do with karmic justice. Like this is what's meant for you. This is what's meant for you in a good way because you have good karma and you have bad karma, right? So when you have karmic justice here, it's meant for you to have this, right? For you to have this truth and judgment. It has to do with love. It has to do with love. And I feel like it's a confession of love. Okay. Somebody is confessing their love for you. And I feel like this is somebody who they're working on overcoming any kind of obstacle. This may be you, Capricorn. This may be you that's working on over reconciling any kind of, working on overcoming obstacles, to reconcile whatever this is for you to understand it all, right? But I feel like it's coming and you're going to, you're taking control here and you're you're winning. You're winning. You got
You're
that
winning.
wand in the
Right.
air. It's success. It's going to be successful. Wow.
Like it.
Interesting.
I like it. My voice is waning. All right. Justice. Yep. Something, some kind of, I love the justice card, first of all, because sometimes it's that sneaky, high heel wearing sexy beast coming through to be like, look what you could have had. And sometimes it's literally just the end of something super, super shitty. Two of Wands. Been working on this for a minute. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been working on this for a minute. Some kind of choice that you need to make some kind of something for your future that you've worked on, and here it comes. You've kind of been preparing for it. Knight of Cups. It may very well bring in an Emperor because you have kind of you've got this justice. You've balanced the scales out. Seven of Cups. One more. Okay. So I feel like this is something that you've like been dreaming about. Like you've been thinking about this for a long time. You've kind of wanted it's almost like in your mind's eye you can see what you want your life to be like. You've just never allowed yourself to believe that you could have it, but you can. And that's what happens when you work on your karma, right? When you make decisions and you work on yourself. Um you could have somebody coming towards you with this emperor energy, that's everything you dreamed of, everything you imagined, and here's this new beginning, this new opportunity. Knight of Wands, here he comes, coming in hot. Page of Wands wants to communicate something, passionate. They're bringing you this wand, they're bringing you this offer, they're bringing you this passion. Eight of Cups, I feel like, so Eight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like with this Eight of Cups, I don't feel like this is you turning your back. I feel like this is you facing your future. Um, you've worked on yourself with this Eight of Pentacles, and now you're going to get something you never thought you could get. And what's interesting about the Eight of Cups is in this deck, there's the moon and it's dark. You don't even realize that this is bringing somebody in who's going to speak the truth to you, and they're coming in hot. So they're coming in pretty quickly. They're picking up speed. And this is an opportunity for you to really grab what's yours and own it because you've done the work. The universe has balanced your life out to bring in these new opportunities, and here they come. I mean, like, here's this emotional emperor, that you've kind of daydreamed about, and he's got something solid for you, something passionate, and he wants to tell you about it. So that's all good stuff, guys. I mean, that's all good stuff.
Wow.
All good stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so Aquarius, what is going on for the Aquas? What is going on for the Aqua gang? What do we have for the Aqua gang? Okay, we have King of Swords, first card out. You're showing up large and in charge, man. I feel like you're watching something. You've been watching something or somebody for a very long time. You're not telling anybody. You're not talking about it. I'm not done laying out the cards, but I just have this message. So, King of Swords, you're coming in as yourself. You're kind of just like, in this case, I feel like this is just you showing up, right? And I feel like you're overcoming some kind of obstacle here with the Seven of Wands. I don't feel like you're blocking. I feel like, see, I'm going to show you something that's kind of interesting here. Okay, so I feel like you're overcoming an obstacle here. You've been watching something for a very long time. It's been a long time coming with this Knight of Pentacles. But the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but they're the only one that crossed the finish line. And when they do arrive, they arrive with every I dotted and every T crossed. You can count on whatever this knight is bringing you, right? You're not saying a word. You're using your intuition. You're not speaking to this pre-empress energy. So you have a pre-empress that you've been watching for a long time, and you're overcoming an obstacle. Oh, are you shy? Okay, Aquarius, are you shy? I mean, like, that's kind of what I'm getting here is that you're overcoming an obstacle for watching for a long time because you're not speaking to them. Is the obstacle that you're overcoming the fact that you are like you get like tongue tied whenever you see this person, like you watch them from afar, you're enamored by them from afar. I feel like that's what this is because even in this card, the Three of Wands here, she's looking through binoculars. Okay, she's waiting, she's looking through binoculars, she's waiting, she's looking back at you like, I see you, I see you. And there's a relationship that's coming. Wow. Okay, there's a relationship that's coming. And look at this. Two of Cups. Oh my God. It's a Two of Cups relationship. I just want you to
Aw.
say, this is sweet. This is sweet. You're nervous as all hell. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords is under the deck. Okay. You're nervous as all hell. This person rattles your cage. You are the King of Swords. You plot, plan, and intend to win, but this person brings you to your knees. I'm just saying. You overcoming this obstacle, watching for a long time and not speaking to this queen, to this pre-empress energy. She's watching you too.
Mhm.
This waiting card. I've never seen a card where she's looking through the binoculars. She's looking back at you. I see you. There is a Two of Cups relationship here. Overcome that obstacle. Open your mouth and say something. Take her out to dinner. Wine, dine, do whatever. You got this. You got this. I love that.
Great.
It's
I
so
love it.
sweet. He's
It is
shy.
sweet. Oh, 10 of Wands, feeling burdened, feeling heavy, but you're almost home. You've been making a lot of heavy decisions lately. You've been doing a lot of work lately. And here's your reward, right? Here's your reward. It's coming. Aw.
Oh,
Could be
look at
somebody
that.
from your past. I know, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. I mean, the Six of Cups is a very sweet, it's like, it's beautiful energy. Yes, it could be kids, there could be a lot of things, but what I'm getting right now is you have an opportunity coming towards you with a person who just really thinks that you're beautiful. And you think that they're beautiful too. Like you literally just want to sit in the field and pick flowers with them. Like you just want to spend all of your time, three of wands. You are watching. You're watching. You've made a lot of heavy decisions and you deserve this. It very well could be a twin flame, but I'm telling you right now, this is just a very strong soulmate connection with somebody that you deserve that wants to give you the world. Literally. Oh, I got this. Wants to give you the world. They want to be with you. They I mean, you guys um yeah, you guys are going to like work in perfect sync with one another. It's like even in just the day-to-day things that you do, it's just going to work very, very beautifully. It's gorgeous. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you and you see them as having everything that they could possibly want. You know, you're beautiful. And so are they. Ooh. And the sex is hot. Sex is hot. Yeah, leaves you gasping for air, and it will every single time. This relationship is going to bring you to your knees, but it's also going to bring you a lot of opportunities, a lot of opportunity to heal. It's going to transform your life. It's literally going to change your life.
I can't
You
see
may
that
have to
bottom
at some
card.
point. Oh, it's the star.
Oh, okay.
You may have to, like, every once in a while beat them off with a stick. Like, I need some rest. I need some rest. But they are literally just going to keep coming. This Knight of Pentacles, they're just going to keep coming. And that's never going to stop, and that's good energy to have, right? It's going to transform your life. You're going to have opportunities open up in all areas of your life because of this person coming in. Because you've done a lot of heavy lifting lately. You've done a lot of soul searching, a lot of decision making, a lot of things that needed to be done. You kind of check them all off the to-do list. And so here comes this reward, and this is a good reward. It's beautiful. I love it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm looking at 111 on the clock already. That's kind of cool. Okay, so
Nice.
let's get into Pisces. Pisces, what's going on for the Pisces gang? What is going on for the fish gang? Okay. So Pisces, you got the Four of Pentacles. You got the Queen of Swords. You got the Ace of Swords. You got the Chariot. You got the Two of Wands. You got the Nine of Cups. You got the Sun. Oh, wow. Okay. You got the Ten of Swords. And you got the Six of Cups. And you got the Moon. Under the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Wands. So I feel like you're holding on to your Queen of Swords. You're holding on to your truth. Queen of Swords is a very truthful energy. She is strategic and she doesn't show emotion, but she's very truthful. And she won't play games, okay? If you come at her incorrect, she will cut you, okay? So she's still holding on to her Queen of Wands in her truth. The sword of truth is right there, okay? Um and I feel like this is about her holding on to I I feel like she's being strategic. She's very much holding that sort of truth right next to the Ace of Swords, which is a truth being spoken. This is change. This is decision. This is a success. Whatever this is, um, taking action, coming back around to speak a truth, to move forward, to move forward here with this Chariot, to move forward to success. Holding, she's still holding on to her truth, to herself. She's making a decision for her own happiness and success. This is about her deciding what's good for her in this mix. The bottom line is she's holding on to herself. And she's standing in her truth and moving forward, right? Making a decision that has to do with her happiness, her wish fulfillment, and her happiness and success. I feel like here, because why is she doing this? Because somebody betrayed her from the past. Secret, whatever was hidden, a hidden betrayal from the past. That's why she's in this mode. Look, I'm moving forward. I'm standing in my power and I'm taking control of me. And I am doing what's right for me in this case. And it had to do with betrayal from the past that was hidden. Okay. Under the bottom of the deck, you have that passionate communication of a victory. It's just like, look, I win. I win now because you can't harm me if I'm standing in my power. I'm taking back control here. Pisces, good for you. You stood in your power. You took control of yourself, for your own well being. This is for your own happiness and well being.
Okay, Pisces. So I feel like you've been dwelling on something for a long time. Something, someone. This Nine of Pentacles. You really have been. y- You do see it as a missed opportunity. It's like you you let it flit away. I don't know what that means, but Queen of Cups. Here you are. Yeah, you. This is somebody that you had a lot of emotion for. I for whatever reason I feel like because this Knight of Pentacles is kind of he looks very pensive, like he's sort of looking off into the distance. So this, if this is somebody that you still have an eye on or that you still, think about, that may very well not be going anywhere anytime soon. Um, yeah, Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to it. You're holding on to it, not letting go. I mean, we've got this Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. You're not letting her go. Um, but it may not be doing you any favors. It may be, exhausting to look at this person and think what, could have, would have, should have, or what could have been, or whatever. Because that's not necessarily the truth anymore. That's what, yeah, you need to get out of that energy. Let this person go, let this situation go. If it belongs to you, it will find its way back. But you've got to change something. You've got to kind of get out of this energy because you're feeling exhausted, battered, bruised. Eight of Swords, stuck to this situation. You've got to change it. You've got to let this person go. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you have to move forward. Take your cup back, get on your horse and literally go the other way. Okay? Because this direction has brought you nothing good. So get on your horse, go the other way. There's something there that you need to see. Yeah, just yeah. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. Move forward. Move forward. You could be going towards a person. You could just be making a decision to be a little bit more fair to yourself, to heal from something that caused you some pain, that was a little bit toxic. So there's somebody out there maybe that I don't know if the person was toxic or if you're just starting to obsess about it, but you really do need to let them go because you have to live in the now. You can't live in the past. It's not going to work. So let them go. Let the universe kind of work it out however it's supposed to go because I mean that's really all we can do.
There you go.
But I do feel like I mean there was a lot of emotion here. This is kind of sad. It's kind of like, letting go of that person that you thought you were going to be with
True
because
thing.
it's taking up so much space. So,
Absolutely. Okay, guys, that's all we have for you. If this resonates, please go to both of our channels, like, share, subscribe, share it out, share it out, share it out. And we will see you next week for another exciting episode of Spilling the Tea. Have a great week.
yep. Have a good week, guys.